All throughout high school, I realized that I had a passion for singing and a passion for music. I was involved in all the show choirs and all of the productions that the high school would put on. And so after graduation, I went to Bowling Green for a year, and I quickly realized that my passion for singing and music was really top priority in my life. That's what I wanted to do with my life. So I moved to Nashville when I was 20 years old. When I moved down there, I thought, this is what I want to do with my life, and so this is what I'm going to do with my life. I felt like there was really no other option. I need to be either famous or, songwriting and getting my songs cut by other artists. I need to be doing something that basically makes me feel full because I have this talent. After a few years of living there, I realized that it was a really lonely life. The whole music industry is kind of like, if you know the right people, then you have a lot of success. But if you haven't really been lucky enough to meet the right people in that town, it can get really lonely. Everybody's down there for the same reason, so it's super hard to meet those few people that can really break you into the industry. The last year that I lived in Nashville, I ended up getting a management deal, which was basically I had a manager working for me to connect me with songwriters in town, to set me up with songwriting appointments. So I was co-writing with other people, and I was out doing songwriting nights. And that is really when things started to kind of pop a little bit, and when I felt like I was gaining a little bit of traction. And I met a lot of awesome people, and I made a lot of great connections, but that ended up all falling apart. When I decided to audition for American Idol for the 100th time, my manager was not thrilled about that. That was not the path that he wanted for my music career, and so he just decided to call it quits and cut ties with me. And you just get the door shut so many times in your face. It's like, okay, I thought I was doing what I should be doing with my life, and I have this talent that I want to share with the world, and nothing was working. No matter how hard I pursued it, it always ended up failing. That was kind of the last straw that I was like, you know what, I feel like I've given it everything. I feel like I've given it my all, and somehow it's still the doors are still closing in my face. That's kind of when I decided I needed something else. I needed to do something different. I had no plans, no job, and so I just moved back, and I felt really lost and depressed, and just what is my life now? Here I am, 25 years old, and I feel like I'm starting over. I feel like I might as well just be graduating from high school again, because I've spent the last 5 years pursuing this dream that never came to be. And so I had to figure out what was next for my life.
I've got another confession to make. I'm your fool. Everyone's got the chains to break, holding you. Were you born to resist or be abused? Is someone getting the best of you? Is someone getting the best of you? Are you going on to someone new? I needed somewhere to hang my head without your news. You gave me something that I didn't have, but had no use. I was too weak to give in, too strong to lose. My heart is on to rest again, but I break loose. My head is giving me confess, someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you. My friend, I'm no fool. I'm getting tired of starting again somewhere new. Were you born to resist or be abused? I swear I'll never give in. Someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you. Someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you. Someone taking your faith, your fear, the pain you feel, your trust, you must confess. Someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you.
So when I moved home, my sister was really involved at Cedar Creek, and I had gone a few times here and there, like when I would come back home to visit and stuff, but she was really trying to get me singing and involved at Cedar Creek, and I just felt like my heart was not in a place to be singing at a church. There must have been a lot of people praying for me because everything kind of changed within that next year. I decided, you know what? I want to get involved. I want to go back to church. I want that relationship with Christ. So I started getting more and more involved and meeting more and more people at Cedar Creek. After being involved for a while, I started singing on the weekends and just meeting a lot of great other musicians at Cedar Creek. I actually have ended up writing music and recording music more than I ever did in Nashville. And it's just kind of crazy how God works like that. He puts people in your lives that really can like fulfill your purpose in life and can kind of fill your tank. I started writing with other worship leaders here, and I just felt like I really had a purpose again. And instead of doing this to bring myself glory, I was doing it to bring Him glory. And that just felt like really amazing. In Nashville, I felt so lost, and I felt confused, and I felt lonely. And here, I'm constantly seeing how God has intricately weaved together my life. And it's amazing to see when you decide to give your talents and the things that God has blessed you with, when you decide to give them back to Him and let Him use you the way that He intended for your life, He will bless you more than you could ever imagine. I met my husband at Cedar Creek, and we've been married for 5 years this year. We have 2 beautiful children, and I can't even imagine what life would be like if I wouldn't have listened to that little voice telling me to move. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't be getting to use my gifts to bless other people. It's just a really amazing thing when you just surrender yourself to Him, because that's when He really shows you what He can do and how He can bless your life.